People remember how you make them feel. When it comes to being charming, that means you're likable. That means you attract people. It means you make people feel better than when they met you. So here are 7 tips in order to be a charming feminine woman. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sky.Onjahnae. If you are new here, I make femininity, faith, and self-development videos. If that's something you're interested in, then stick around, homegirl. First thing is to smile more, okay? This is something I really had to work on because I had really bad RBF, and my best friend used to tell me all the time, you know, you have a really nice smile. You should smile more. And I just be like, girl, whatever. But as I started to change and really work and nurture my femininity, I realized how much smiling really does have effect on not only how you feel, but on other people. You know, it makes you appear warmer and softer, and as feminine women, that's what we should be. And you could very well be the sweetest person, but if your face is saying otherwise, no one's going to approach you, no one's going to want to talk to you. You're not going to be able to show that you are the light. You're not going to be able to show that, you know, you are this motivational, that you are a great likable person, because they can't get past the outer exterior. Next is to actually listen when people are talking to you. So you don't want to be scrolling on your phone. You don't want to be looking around other places. You want to be giving eye contact, like I'm looking you dead in your eyes right now, talking to you. You want to, you know, give them your undivided attention. That is so important when you're talking to someone, especially if they're venting to you, or if they're just, you know, just talking to you in general. You want to give them your undivided attention. One, because anything other than that is really rude, honestly. So you want to make sure you're using eye contact. Like I said, you want to be smiling as well. It's just like if you're talking to someone, you can tell when someone's not really paying attention. Same thing goes for when you're not paying attention to someone when they're talking. Even if you don't even care, like, you should not be showing that you don't care. That's rude. You don't know what that person is going through, and they just needed to talk to you for some reason. So give them your attention, which leads into the next one. If you're genuinely and actively listening, respond like that. You actually respond to what they're saying. Like, you can relate back to what they're saying. You can, you know, agree with what they're saying without saying, yeah, like agree and giving a response as to why. It's a conversation. You need to be engaged and truly, like I said, responding to what they're saying. Don't just say, yeah, don't just say, don't just say, okay. No, because that's one that's very dry, and it shows that you're not interested, and you don't want to be dismissive to people, especially when they're giving you the time out of their day to even have a conversation with you. Also, next is to remember what they said to you. So let's say you're talking to someone, they tell you, for example, that they're going on vacation, and the next time you see them, if the date has passed for them to go on their vacation, ask them how their vacation went. That lets them know that you were actually listening, and that you were actually engaged, and you actually care. The point is to, like, care. You should be caring for everybody. As feminine women, we are the light, we are caring, we are loving, and all of those beautiful positive things. You have to actually show it. You have to actually care. So try to remember the little details. That makes people feel so good when you remember small details about them. That makes them feel like I said, like you care, because you should be caring. So not only should you remember what, you know, some things that they told you, also remember their name, okay? I used to be really bad with names, because a lot of times, like, people would just say their names, and I'll just let it go over my head. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was in business mode. Most of the time I'm thinking, okay, especially in college, I'm thinking, okay, she must want her hair and makeup done, because why else would she be talking to me? Because I pretty much stayed to myself in college. I wasn't, you know, one of the out there girls and going to parties, all the other stuff. But I used to dismiss people's names, okay? But being an entrepreneur and, like, being in the service industry, you know, doing hair, I learned that people really like to hear their name. Even if it's the first time meeting someone, if you know that you're somebody who's forgetful, while you're all having a conversation, make sure you just, you know, ask them, could you remind me of your name? You know, I do have a hard time remembering names. Just remind me so I can, you know, remember for our next encounter. It's simple as that. It doesn't have to be anything really hard to do. It's not disrespectful to ask. In fact, that's actually respectful. So when you do see them next time, they already know that you should remember their name, because they told it to you however many times. Next is to give genuine compliments to people, okay? I am one of those people that if I see a beautiful woman or if I see anybody and I like either what they have on, how they look, if they look pretty, I'm gonna let you know, okay? Especially as women, we should stick together. We should encourage and uplift each other. So I'm gonna let you know, if you look good, girl, you look good, okay? I am not a hater. I'm not a jealous person. So when I see somebody out and they look good or I like something, I'm going to compliment them. It doesn't hurt you to compliment anybody. It doesn't take away from you and your beauty and what you have by complimenting anybody. In fact, it adds to you because it shows that you are a genuine person. It shows that you're caring, and it shows that, like I said, you're not a hater and you're not jealous. And also, that could be the thing that makes their day. We don't know what people are going through. A lot of people are fighting silent battles. So if you compliment them, they will probably be thinking about that the rest of their day. The things people say and words really stick with people. So you have to be speaking life into people. That's one of the big things about being not only a feminine woman, but a Christian woman. We are to be the light. So we need to speak life. Our mouths are a fountain of life. That brings me to my next one. Speaking life into people. That's not just compliments. That means, like, if you know someone is going through something, encourage them. If you know someone is starting a business, encourage them. Like, help them out in any way that you can. Like, if you have resources that you know someone could use, send it over to them. You know, help them feel like they are not alone, because like I said, a lot of people are fighting silent battles, and you can be the one to, you know, help them along the way, okay? It also means, like, check on people. If you know someone is going through it, check on them. If you know someone is sick, check on them. Pray for them. You don't necessarily have to actually say anything to them specifically, but you can pray for them. And in the world of social media, everybody puts their business out there anyway, so you don't even have to know the person. If you see someone's making a post or they look sad or they've been distant or they've been, you know, they kind of like just dropped off the face of the earth, send them a message saying, you know, I hope everything's going well with you, you know, anything, something encouraging to make them feel like, okay, somebody does care, and that will brighten up their day. Like I said, you are to be the light and salt of the earth, okay? We are not here to, you know, bring anybody down. We are here to encourage people. That's feminine women. We are the ones that, you know, make people feel good. We make people feel warm because we ourselves feel that internally, so it just shines out. And you know, I can't get the words right now, but it's the opposite of misery loves company, but it's positive energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we exude positivity, okay? So be that feminine woman. And if you are someone who is trying to nurture your femininity and really rest into it and learn how to, you know, tap into that, because at the end of the day, we are born feminine. God made women more feminine than He made us masculine. So if that is something you're trying to tap into, check out my playlist on femininity. Like I said, I make faith, femininity, and self-development videos, and I have a whole playlist right here. Thank you all so much. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, make sure you subscribe. Give me some thumbs up if you like it, and I will see you in my next video.